Hello, Dbscg here back with another video. So yes, I made a Beerus U7 deck profile, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I know that there's a voting going on leaders that will be reprinted. I know that the Vegeta one from the same saga got reprinted, but I did see Beerus on there, and I made it. It's a fun deck. I won't even say it's rogue, but I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hey, I'm just up in my sway. Stay in my bag, I got plenty for days. Chief and that Zod don't come with no haze. Jewelry all on me, it's wet like a tray. Addicted to pay, know all the steppers, no kidding to play. Look at my team, see all of us made. Came a long way for minimum wage. Hey.
What's going on, y'all? Dbscg here back with another video. I'm actually at my friend's house today, but I am doing a Beerus deck profile. I've been wanting to do one for a while. I always tell you guys how I'm a big fan of the Realm of the Gods set, so I wanted to make sure that you guys get the loop of the deck I made. So on the front side, you have Beerus. You do start the life. You start the game with 4 life, which is really interesting, but it's a powerful leader, right? If you switch this card to rest mode, you draw 1 card, and you have no cards and battle cards in play. You can play up to 1 green U7 card, range cost of 2 or less from your hand and play it. Now, if your life is at 3, you may draw 2 cards, switch up to 1 energy, active mode, flip this card over. On the awakened side, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Additionally, if you have no battle cards in play, choose up to 1 of your green U7 cards, range cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it. Once per turn, Spirit Boost, when 1 of your battle cards attacks and KOs opponent card, your opponent chooses 1 card in hand in discarded. So yeah, you Spirit Boost and you destroy an opponent's card by battle and KO it. I mean, it successfully, you're discarding it. Your opponent discards a card, so that's really cool. So we do run 2 SS3 Vegeta Peerless Warrior. It's all about giving your cards revenge and rest mode, so that way your opponent kills a card, it dies as well. And of course, you know, you move 7 markers, you choose one of your opponent's life, place in a drop, and then of course you choose 3 cards in their hand and discard them. So it's a really good card. Next we have Whi's Preparation, pre-fight preparations, which is in power, so you can definitely use this to switch out. You have 3 more markers when this card is played, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, and then if you have a green extra card and if a field extra card isn't in your battle area, activate 1 nameless planet from your deck and shuffle your deck. So I mean, you're literally you're drawing a lot. But I had it at 53 cards. I like 50, but you draw a lot with this. I'm definitely testing this out here. Piccolo, Guardian of Earth. It is the activate main, draw 1, and of course you -1 gains to attack. If you have 1 or more Z energy, when a point battle card is KO, this card gets plus 5k power for a turn. This is a really good card. I'm actually happy to be taking this in the Beerus deck. Now, of course, with counter plays, we do run 4 freezes, charismatic villains. And now for the U7 cards, we are running Son Goku's First Strike, which is actually really cool. So during your turn, this card gains plus 10k power, and it can attack opponents' battle cards without barrier in active mode. It is a do attack if there are no battle cards in play. And then when this card's KO, you draw 1, then you choose up to 1 green U7 card, range cost of 3 from your hand. So you can play the Super Saiyan Goku, the Vegeta. I think the Piccolo is 2-drop. Let me check. No, it's not. So yeah, you play the Goku. So you go into the Goku, battle to Universe 6. He can take cards in battle active mode without barrier. And of course, if there's no battle cards, it gains plus 5k in crit. And when this card's played using a skill, you draw 1 card. So you're drawing a lot with the Beerus deck. Of course, we run 4 Vegetas to battle Universe 6. Same thing, attack cards active mode. If there's no battle cards, they play against double strike, and then if this card's KO, you draw 1 card and choose to 1 green. U7 range cost of 3 in your hand and play it. So you're basically going back and forth with the Goku and Vegeta. So that's really cool play. Next, we run Piccolo to battle Universe 6. During your turn, this card gains plus 10k power. And of course, you attack cards in active mode without barrier. He gains crit, and then of course, when he's KO, you draw 1 card and choose the 1 green U7 card, range cost of 3 in hand and play it. So you're going, it's like playing tag. You're just saying tag or tic-tac-toe. You're just going back and forth. We do run Son Goku, Kaioken, Mike's Calling. You can definitely use your combo in the area. Use in the combo area. Limit 1, tap it, play it. So when this card attacks, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's back cards, KO it, or your opponent's cards 1 card in your hand. So you get to choose. So I mean, obviously, we're all about making sure our opponent's hands get discarded. Next, we are running 3 hits Assassin Strike. You tap 2 to play this card and use it in the combo area successfully. You play it. And then if this card is in rest mode, when your opponent attacks, they may choose 2 cards in their hand, discard it. If they don't, they negate the attack and your opponent can't attack for their turn. And it's also a do attack. So, like, it's just the fact that it says when one of your green battle cards attacks and kills opponent's battle card, play this card from hand, from your combo area. So, put this card from the combo area. So, this is really cool. Realm of the Gods did a great job on the SPRs, and I'm so glad I picked up a lot of stuff in that set. Next, we are running 3 SS Blue Vegetas, Lost Kingdom's Pride. Oh my goodness, the artwork on this. If your lead card is green, you have 3 or more energy. At the end of the battle, which this card was using combo from your hand, play this card from the drop. But when this card attacks and kills opponent's battle card, your opponent chooses 1 card in hand, discard it. This is also a do attack. So you're tapped into it to play it, but I think the energy cost for it is worth it. We do have 1 Piccolo Cunning Strategist. It's the one-off that you play from using your U7 Sans skills. But when you play this card, you can burst, and I mean the fact that they choose to 1 to make him use 7 card from your hand, when energy costs a 4 less. So you can play the other Piccolo. So his skills negated, but he's also a 15k beater. Next we run Referee Introduction of Fighters. You're searching for the Nameless Planet card, or if your opponent has no bad cards and your opponent reveals their hand, you choose up to 1 of their bad cards, cost of 3 or less from it, and play it in your opponent's battle area. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna focus on adding a planet to your hand. So we are running 2 of those. We are running 2 and 2. So we're doing 2 Android 18s, so they're bottom decks, and 2 Parakeets, which is the best green super combo. You bottom deck with this one, you warp and draw 2. So that's the skills with that. Next, we are running 2 Kaioken Son Goku Saphirius. When this card is played, your opponent's card from their hand. If you have 3 or more amount of energy, play this card from your hand. And he gains plus 10k power for the battle and minus 10k power during the next turn. We are running 2 Son Goku rated rivalries. The fact that we do run Sans in the Zenkai energy, you tap 2 green, you can play it. And of course, you can feed off of it with the Piccolo Jr. Faded Rival. We run 2 of these as well. So you have a Goku to play, you can play this. When this card attacks, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand, which is really, really good. We do run the 1 Zamasu. Of course, you replace this with the counterplay Charismatic Frieza. So you just send that to the drop and play this. When he attacks, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand, placing the drop. So that's Tolls. Run 2 of the Nameless Planets. Obviously, we call it the Victory Strike Field card. But at the end of a battle, when one of your green battle card attacks and kills opponent's back card, you place that card underneath this. However, I ought to say is that choose up this card of rest mode. When your opponent attacks, choose 1 of your green battle cards in rest mode, the same Universe Special Treasure leader card, and switch that target to that card. So you have a combo you could do is with the Vegeta do attack, where you just you give it revenge with the unison, and then you tap that and they target that, so they're actually killing themselves. And if there are 5 or more cards owned by the opponents under this card, you win the game. So it's not really meant to stall out. Next we have 2 Dormant Potentials. Y'all know what it does. We're running 1 Homicidal Clone. We're really not trying to run a lot of these because you can actually kill yourself and hurt your life. But yeah, so we do 1 blocker, 1 counter. It's a free play, so you play that. We run 1 Planetary Manipulation. You negate the attack. It's a negate. That's it. And of course, it's a place of 3 cards from under planets in your battle area, in the owner's drop area. Your opponent discards cards equal to the number of cards, and then look at your opponent's hand, play up to 1 battle card from your opponent's battle area in rest mode. But we're not doing that. We're making sure they discard cards from their hand. But it's also a negate that you can use. We run Realm of the Gods, Champa. Destroys. And I mean, honestly, this card is definitely slept on. And your opponent discards 1 card from their hand and discard and choose up to 1 of your cards, gets plus 5k. If it's your turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, cost a loss greater than their current energy KO. I rated this one first specifically because this is the one we always shoot for. Next, we run Sail Earth Destroying Kamehameha. It's just another card for your opponent to discard a card from the hand. And for the SCR, we are running Cell Xeno Unspeakable Abomination. This is the first time I get to use the Beerus U7 card, and I get to use it for I get to use the SCR for the Beerus U7 card, which I'm actually pretty excited about. So I think it'll be suitable for the deck or the other cell SCR. So that is it for the deck. Now I do have something else in mind that I thought about taking in. It's Dark Temptation Toa. I mean, this is 53 cards, but I most likely, actually, I will put these in. This will be 55 moving forward. But when you overwhelm your opponent, choose one card in hand and place it in a drop. So we're gonna do 55 cards moving forward. And for the Zenkais, I do have to get that green Jiren, but we do run 2 Friezas, Resurrected, Ambition, and SS Blue Vegeta Surmounting Impossible, which I most likely use these for the U7 build as well. But that is it for that. Alright guys, thank y'all so much for taking the time to review my Beerus U7 deck profile. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, the Lord loves you. Wait, don't go just yet. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at EvanU7Glover. And don't worry, I'll follow back. Bye.